Hello, my name is Jacob, Anthony, Isaac, Ian, and this is Culture versus Culture.
Okay, let's get started with some traditional activities.
A game played by mostly everyone in Vietnam due to it being very cheap to buy and being able to play as many people as you want. That go is a feather connected with circular pieces of plastic at the bottom of the feather. The point of the game is to only use your legs to hit the bottom of the go so you can rally it with your friends. There is no limit to how many people could play and is very popular among the poor people. The go actually came from China, but the popularity spread to Vietnam.
And now it's our turn to try it, but we're not that good, so we just edited it together to make us look better. It's harder than it looks, okay? Tinikling is a traditional Filipino folk dance which originated during the Spanish colonial era. The dance involves two people beating, tapping, and sliding bamboo poles on the ground and against each other, in coordination with one or more dancers who step over and in between the poles in a dance. This dance originated from Leyte Island and depicts the flight of the tikling bird as it travels through the rice fields, avoiding bamboo traps made by the farmers. Now, for you to see our imitation of the dance. Because we didn't have any bamboo poles, we substituted with some gymnastics equipment. There are a lot of mess-ups in this one, too. Next up, we have some Filipino as well as Vietnamese superstitions and stereotypes.
You never want to wear shoes into the house for any reason. 1. It is considered to bring bad luck into the house if you wear your shoes in the house. 2. It is also considered disrespectful to the owners of the house or disrespectful to whoever has to clean the house.
Hey, you're welcome. Hey, cái thằng này mang giày vô nhà hả? Mày muốn chết không?
Sweeping during New Year's, or as we call it Tết, is considered bad luck. If you sweep your house during Tết, it's like sweeping all the good luck away. Sweeping before Lunar New Year's is acceptable only if you sweep all of it into a sweeping pan instead of sweeping it outside. Fun fact, Tết is one of the most important celebrations in the Vietnamese culture. Vietnamese people also do several other things to prepare for Tết, which includes cleaning the house, preparing food, because you cannot cook on Tết, and decorate the home. Another fun fact is all the kids must wish the elders something good before receiving the red envelope.
All done. All done. Oh, look, Penny.
Oftentimes, Filipinos are late to events and parties. I have seen this firsthand. In order to prevent such lateness, my parents tell my relatives to arrive an hour earlier than when the party/event begins. For example, if a party began at 4 p.m., my parents would tell my uncle or grandma that it begins at 3. This has worked many times because they are late 1 hour, right on the dot.
5 minutes into the game. Where's Ian and Isaac?
Yeah, I don't know, come.
Hello? Where you guys at?
Oh yeah, we're on our way, don't worry.
Hurry up, the game's about to start.
Okay, we will chill.
Bro, you guys are already late. The game's over.
Sorry, we lost track of time.
Filipino fact. Did you know that the average height of a Filipino male is 162 centimeters or 5 foot 4 inches? In contrast, the average global height for males is 176 centimeters or 5 foot 9 inches. That is a 5-inch difference. Anyways, there's a superstition that if you were to jump on New Year's, as soon as the clock strikes 12, you will grow taller. This superstition seems to have developed from the natural short stature of the average Filipino. Ian's only tall because he's half white.
Oh, it's almost time for New Year. 3, 2, 1.
Damn, I guess it worked.
Finally, you can now sit back and relax as you watch us make some of our favorite cultural desserts while listening to some cultural music.
And now we're cooking Vietnamese coconut jelly, otherwise known as rau cao
And
dưa.
this is the best coconut dessert.
Hold up. The best coconut dessert is buku pandan.
We'll see about that.
Alright.
Alright.
Rau Cao Dưa is a Vietnamese coconut jelly dessert. We made this dish with coconut juice, agar agar, coconut cream, and 1 teaspoon of salt. For starters, we are going to add 4 cups of fresh coconut juice and 5 cups of water, for a total of 9 cups. Then, you want to add your teaspoon of salt. Next, you want to add a whole pack of agar agar to the water/juice. With that, you want to give it a strong stir so the agar agar powder can break apart and mix within the water/juice. If you still see the powder clumped up, you want to try to mix those clumps until they get mixed thoroughly. After you mix the water and juice and the agar agar powder, you want to turn the stove onto high heat and leave it until it starts to boil. When you see it start to boil, slowly add a whole can of coconut cream and stir slowly. Let it simmer on a low boil for another minute or 2. Afterward, pour it into the pan, but be very careful. It is very hot. For the end, you can place it in the fridge and wait for it to harden. When it hardens, you can cut it up and enjoy.
Buko pandan is a dessert salad. We made our buko pandan with shredded coconut meat, sweetened condensed milk, coconut cream, and pandan, which is a sweet green jelly. We started by extracting coconut meat from young coconuts we bought. After realizing that it is extremely tedious and stressful to extract the meat from the coconuts, we gave up and bought some coconut meat from Ranch 99. We then got out a bowl to mix all of our ingredients. We opened each can and then realized that we had no idea what the measurements were to make buko pandan. Luckily, Ryan's mom helped us out. She told us to just dump everything into the bowl and mix it well. So we kind of cheated in making this dish because we bought pre-made pandan jelly. But anyways, we started out by cutting up the pandan into small cubic shapes. then what we did was stirred up the coconut cream to make sure that it was nice and fluid when we mix it. After, we just began dumping all of our ingredients, the shredded coconut meat, the sweet condensed milk, the coconut cream, and the pandan jelly into the mixing bowl. Finally, after mixing all of our ingredients, we left the bowl to chill in the fridge. I've eaten buko pandan at many Filipino potluck parties. It is most enjoyable on a hot day, making it a very suitable dish for the Philippines, considering a hot and humid climate.
And the winner of today's culture versus culture is
No
one.
After learning about both cultures, we learned that both cultures have their own unique characteristics. Thanks for watching.
I forgot to say. This is Battle.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Jacob.
Anthony, Isaac, Ian, and this is Culture versus Culture.
It shouldn't be this hard to kick straight. It shouldn't be that hard to kick straight.
Sound be quick.
Right, tell us what it is.
Oh, it's almost time for New Year. Look,
Wait.
almost time for New Year.
Oh,
Look.
no.
Damn it! It turned.
Set.
I said ready.
It's off.
You see this hand? God.
Mine
Thank you.